What's up, guys? This is Dragon Ball Fighterz. It's time. After seeing all this gameplay, it's finally time for me to give my opinions on whether or not it is worth it or not. Now, in this video, I'm going to try my best not to be biased. If you're one of those people that hate opinions, or if you're one of those people that are very sensitive to your own opinions, try not to take what I say too serious. So I'm going to be critiquing this game on 4 things that I think are essential in fighting games and in a Dragon Ball game. Those 4 things being customization, roster, gameplay, and longevity. And I'm going to try to look at it from a Dragon Ball fan standpoint and just a fighting game fan overall, just trying to play a fighting game. So first thing, we have customization. Now, in a fighting game, you have to understand, let me make this perfectly clear, you can't have customization that influences the game in any way. If it's something that you can customize, it has to be something that won't break the gameplay or won't change the gameplay. So, what they have in this game, if you haven't seen Dragon Ball Fighterz gameplay, they have the ability for you to be able to change your clothing color. And for Frieza, as for right now, I haven't seen Cell, I haven't seen other characters, but for Frieza, you can change his color of his skin, and whether or not the colors are already fixed in the game, or whether or not you can, pick your own colors, you have the ability to change colors. And for a game, that doesn't break it, that doesn't influence gameplay, and it actually makes you have somewhat of a unique character if you change the color and you're going against the same team, or if you're just going against another person's team and you have the same color and you just want to change it so that you can see your character, or you just want to change the color because you just like a different color. It has that option, so it has some kind of customization. So they do pay attention in some way to people who like customization. So you can't honestly say that this customization is not, not okay for a fighting game. It's there. I mean, just accept it, man. It's like, for a fighting game, customization, this is about what you expect. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up. It's there. I like it. It doesn't hurt the game. So we're going to go to roster. Now, we don't know the roster, but based on the character slots that they show, that the selection screen is not going to be that many characters. So, from a Dragon Ball fan standpoint, I am kind of disappointed, because I do like a lot of characters, and there are a lot of characters that I look for in Dragon Ball games. But, and here goes the but. It's not, I'm not taking back what I said. But, from a fighting game standpoint, if I want to play a fighting game, if I'm willing to sacrifice that, and if you're one of those people that are willing to sacrifice character roster just to play a game, you are going to be happy with the character roster. They are going to get some of the main characters that you like. Pretty sure Bardock is going to make it. Pretty sure Broly will always make it. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get some super characters. Whether or not we're going to get the new Universe 9, 7, all those characters, I don't know. But I can guarantee that we might get some super characters like Beerus, Hit, and can't say the girl Saiyans. Honestly, I can't even say Whis at this point. We're going to get some super characters. Even the God forms, I'm really hoping that they are in there. If we don't have the Super Saiyan God transformation of Goku, I am going to be pissed. But I'm pretty sure we'll get it. And I think we're going to get characters like Krillin. I don't think they will leave those characters out. I heard people saying we might not get characters like, Kid Gohan, First Form Cell, characters like that. Oh my god, it's going to hurt. But the roster is going to be somewhat playable, and you're not going to have, like useless characters like Cybermen, Cell Juniors, and stuff like that. Gameplay. If you're looking for gameplay, you can't honestly sit there and say this game does not have awesome gameplay. Everything in this game, from the fighting to the super moves to the stage destruction, is there. And it actually has depth to it. When I was looking at that trailer, I wasn't just saying things that I didn't agree with. It has depth. The characters look like the animes as much as they can. The characters have unique things that, I remember seeing in anime, like Goku transformation, the Super Saiyan. I remember that exact same transformation in the Cell Saga when he fought Cell. And I even remember the Cell transformation. So they have some kind of aspects that they don't usually have in Dragon Ball games. Not taking shots at Xenoverse, but it wasn't there. Some of the dialogue was kind of lame, and it was like the same stuff over and over. Like, it isn't over yet. It isn't over yet. And just stuff that you get tired of hearing over and over and over. This game looks like it's gonna have some kind of depth to the characters. And the characters are going to somewhat be similar to the ones that were in the show. Super moves look like some of the characters' animations. And combos, from what I've seen, I actually seen a Super Vegeta combo. You know how long it's been since I've seen a Super Vegeta combo? Probably been, it's been a long time. Probably last time I seen a Vegeta-like combo that Vegeta actually did was like Raging Blast 2, I think. And Goku, the fighting that he does on Xenoverse, horrible, it's not even close. But they have it right in this game. So I'm happy that the characters fight like the anime. Now, moving on past that, I'm going to give it a thumbs up, just from a fighting game standpoint and from a Dragon Ball fan. I'm happy either way. The fighting isn't too chaotic and the fighting is Dragon Ball. Now moving on to longevity. Longevity is just some of the things that, as a gamer, you either have for the game or you don't. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, and some of your characters aren't in there, you might not play the game that long. Like, if you're a Bardock fan and Bardock is in the game and you don't really have any other favorites, you might not play the game. If you're a Broly fan and Broly happens to not make a Dragon Ball Z game, I think this will be the first game that he doesn't make a Dragon Ball Z game, you're going to be somewhat pissed and you're going to actually not probably play the game, or you're probably going to have some kind of negative thing to say unless they include them in DLC. And if you're a fan and you were looking forward to a character like we haven't had in a while, like Buhan and some other characters, but some characters that are missing from Dragon Ball games that you just don't understand, they don't make the game, that might affect your longevity. If you're a fighting game fan and you just like fighting, and this game is an excellent fighter and it delivers in fighting, and some of your favorite characters in there, you can pick from the roster and find 3 characters. You might not feel that pain that some other fans feel. So you might be okay with the game. And so from a longevity point of view, where I'm standing, and I just want to fight. I'm tired of playing Dragon Ball games and getting spammed by avatars, and I'm tired of playing fighting games where I just can't fight. If you understand where I'm coming from and you can somewhat agree that fighting games have to change and that this game is an improvement from what we've been getting. Xenoverse, not a fighting game. Xenoverse 2, not a fighting game. Battle Z, not a fighting game. Ultimate Tenkaichi, definitely not a fighting game. So if you can open up your mind to something new, something fresh, a 2D game. Haven't seen one in a while unless you play the 3DS. Haven't seen one. If you can open up your mind and you can finally get behind the fighting game, let me know by leaving a thumbs up. If you just can't play a fighting game and you just want your Dragon Ball 3D feel, I understand. You have Xenoverse. You can go back to that. If you're looking for a 3D game, I'm pretty sure down the line they will make another. Go occupy your time with some of the Dragon Ball 3D games that we do have. Like, some of the 2D fans have been doing. Some 2D fans went back to Burst Link. Some 2D fans play Hyper Dragon Ball. Extreme Butoden. A lot of people substitute. Like, if they can't get what they get from the current Dragon Ball game generation, they go back to some of their old games that they love playing. I advise you to find a way to go and do that. But don't sit up here and bring negativity to this game. This game is awesome. And I hope that you guys come around sooner or later. Your wish has been granted. Dragon Ball Fighterz. I will see you during the closed beta. And I will destroy you early 2018. Until next time, my friends, farewell. I won't forgive you. You stole my bride. You killed my family. Oh, I'm pissed now. I'm really furious now. I won't forgive you!